Billions wiped from slavery values in poverty adjustment, market crash, bank scam. Rioting, looting and arson destroys police corruption concerns across the UK. NATO bombs kill insignificant brown people somewhere we don't give a fuck about. Hello, public disorder. Welcome to the FKN Newz. I'm looting the shops. Here are the headlines tonight. Billions have been wiped off the value of your slavery in a week of turmoil on the stock markets of the world, amid concerns that European slaves aren't worth as much as they used to be, and the downgrading of America's AAA schmuck rating. Wealthy bankers all over the world have been rubbing their hands together in glee as bond yields and values plummet. Here's our economic gobbledygook correspondent, Runestone Entrail Reader. If, like me, you don't have shares or investments, you might be tempted to say, I don't give a fuck. I hope you all lose your shirts, you complicit, money-hungry, trough-snorting pigs, 'cause it's nothing to do with me. But it is. You see, part of the current, recurrent, permanent, fantasy financial crisis has to do with the cost of slavery or government bonds. Bonds are promises by your government to submit you to economic slavery and tax you to death in order to pay back banks who bought the bonds. All sounds jolly decent and fair, doesn't it? Your country needs money to invade Iraq, invest in its future. Banks need to control your leaders. Get a return on their investors' deposits. Awfully quantitative easing, you know. Banks give governments imaginary money and your government give them your chains, national bonds, promising to tax you till you die or keeping you alive isn't worth it anymore. This would all be very well, but your slavery just isn't worth as much as it used to be. In fact, your slavery might soon be worth so little, banks won't accept bonds anymore, and governments will have to sell your children into slavery, and your children's children too, if you're Italian, or Greek, or Irish, or Spanish, or British, or American. Thanks, Runestone. So, put quite simply, as wealthy bankers print more money out of thin air, they gain control over your government, your lives and your future, making your elected rulers irrelevant. Nice. Far from being a cause of celebration, every billion wiped off the stock market is added to your slavery. Every dollar printed to ease the quantity is more slavery. Every loss of the banks is added to your account as debt. And every citizen of every nation in debt is the property of the creditor of that nation. Because we owe, so we are owed. You can see how that works there. More on that story later. The United Kingdom of Great Britain has been burned to the ground and looted to within an inch of its longing for a police state. Burning shops and hooded rioters swept across the media in an orgy of hype, fixated on materialism, law and order, fascist police state. Isn't it awful? Oh, when shall we call in the army? Oh, string them up, I say. Oh. Consumerist demand, antisocial behaviour. Police have not been criticised for not shooting more people dead, but today a spokesperson for the thin blue line didn't say, thanks to our shooting dead Mr. Duggan, a father of 4 on Thursday, we sparked the whole rioting weekend, but shh, we don't talk about that anymore. The 4 nights of rioting, looting and arson in the United Kingdom has been welcomed by David Cameron, the Tory government and the corrupt Metropolitan Police, because rioters have completely destroyed the public perception of the police as lying corrupt scumbags in the pay of Rupert Murdoch. And as of now, no one will be reminded of how they looked the other way on phone hacking, so the Tories could sell our media to a devious old hack, his mail-order bride, and his inept son. In the aftermath of the initial rioting in Tottenham 4 nights ago, traders and residents have accused the police of standing by and allowing people to loot. This was strenuously denied by Police Inspector Snakepit from deep inside a bunker on the Isle of Wight, where he is coordinating thousands of CCTV pictures showing rioters rioting while the police stood about and did nothing. Some mistake there, surely. Some say it's Britain's revolution, baby, and this is the start of our mass mind awakening, dude. Poor people are in the street looking for a brighter day, brother. Some say it's just mindless discontent with a system designed to stir desire for shit we don't need. And others say, hey, if it kicks off again tomorrow night, let's hit them Apple stores. It's totally full of iPads, innit? NATO has killed 85 insignificant brown people in some squalid desert country called Libya. Or so it's claimed by some of the brown people still alive. The NATO campaign in Libya has a checkered history, but recently the UK, US, Canada and Israel, etc. all recognised the National Transitional Council as the only true and legal representative of Libyan people. Last Wednesday, British Foreign Secretary William Hague hailed the Libyan rebels as increasing legitimacy, competence and success. And on Thursday, the rebels killed their top military commander, and on Saturday, their leader, Abd al-Jalali, former head of Gaddafi's Justice Ministry, you can't make this shit up, sacked the entire National Council, saying it would make it more like the government America wants. I mean, more prepared to get oil production going again. I mean, better able to handle a post-Gaddafi Libya. So, the Libyan people's future looks bright. Rulers chosen personally by Gaddafi's ex-Minister for Justice, honouring all contracts with Western powers, and happy to have NATO bomb its own children into a thin red paste in the desert. Nice. That's a deal worth fighting for, dying for. Well, it's definitely worth paying for.
Everybody in the street, good people, bad people, aliens from outer space, Chinese people, people from New York, yeah, even Palestinians and Israelis. Everybody, everybody, everybody be free, everybody be. Accept no oppression, repression, or suppression of the right to be free. It is your duty to express what's going on in your mind at any one time. So, speak up, speak out, let the world know what you're Everybody be, everybody be, everybody be free. There was sex, drugs, rock and roll. That is all we really know. There were drums, fire and gas, lead and sleep. There were laughs. Everybody be free. Everybody be, everybody be, everybody be free. There were rays from the sun. People there having lots of fun. There was fruit from the vine. People getting down. There were people getting high. People getting high. Everybody be, everybody be, everybody be, everybody be, everybody be free. Everybody be free. Everybody be free.
Aloha, anus apes. So, you want to stay alive and spawn. Well, so fucking what? Do not get thine house in order, nor prepare to sustain your physiological requirements. Do not learn to provide, nor protect thee and thine. Do not learn to defend yourself or protect those who claim to love you. Still, no one knows why. Do not learn about or practice sanitation, health, or first aid, nor any other self-preservation technique. And above all, do not grow your own food, nor acquire viable seed, or supplies, or tools, or learn how to use them. Instead, go shopping. Spend all that money that you do not fucking have on shit you do not fucking need, so that a few filthy rich fucks can accumulate all the fiat fantasy monopoly script forever. Oh, and praise Jesus, son of shit on a stick. Do make a misspelled sign. Do shout at the thugs, goons, and police. And pillage, then burn the shops. Do shit yourself. Fucking panic. Remain militantly ignorant. Stay hopeless and helpless. Freak fucking out. Put the pedal to the metal and hit the approaching brick wall as hard as fucking possible, because you fucking deserve it your way today. For all you misery monkeys have got to fucking go. And you will. There are already 1,000 times more monkey morons with their fists tightly clenched in the coconut hole than the earth could possibly sustain. To all ye voodoo worshippers and God come swallowing militant ignorance, please go and meet your faker now. For the rest of you mutant kudzu chimps, what you call a life was very, very good for you so far, until now, but not good at all. Not good at all for all of the other biological forms and processes on this earth. So please do consider doing Earth, life, and the universe a vital favor. Fucking kill yourself. Adios, anus apes.
And finally, Barack Obama has ordered the death of the SEAL team that took part in the Osama bin Laden movie. Sorry, That should be Barack Obama has honoured the dead of the SEAL team that took part in the operation to pretend to kill Osama. The Taliban, it is claimed, shot down a Chinook carrying the SEAL team, which crashed, leaving 38 US and Afghan personnel dead. In breaking news, General John Allen, US Forces Commander in Afghanistan, said, "Those we say are responsible for this dastardly deed have been killed as well. So now, all witnesses to whatever it is that we're not covering up are all dead. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks." And now the weather. The planet is fucked, it's your fault, and it's getting worse. Have a nice weekend.